What's up guys, I'm Kinky Koala, and a little while ago I made a video titled Why You Need to Play Monster Hunter World, and it was surprisingly very well received. And I really appreciate that support, so today I'm here with another video, and more importantly a tough question: is FATALIS or ALATREON a harder fight in Monster Hunter World Iceborne? It's fairly divisive, and I think I've come to a conclusion which I'll tell you at the end of the video. Most people will immediately flock to FATALIS as being the hardest monster in the expansion, but I want to go over both each and have us take a look at what preparations a hunter needs to take before both hunts. Saphysicia's Siege is now extremely important, as that is the main way you're going to get the required elemental weapon. Frostfang Barioth and the Metal Wrath's fire weapons aren't going to be available until much later in the endgame, but you, the player, have access to ALATREON at level 24, meaning whatever gear you were using by the time you unlock him will most likely be garbage. So I recommend going to Master Rank 49, getting the Raging Brachydios armor. You get the high defense, you mix the set a little bit, and most importantly you get Agitator. And not to mention, you also will most likely need to go deco farming. In high rank, there's an event quest called The Greatest Jagras. That's a great way to get the required decorations you need for that crit eye, crit boost, attack boost, anything you need. FATALIS takes a different type of preparation, which is more than likely a mix set of armor using Agitator, crit eye, weakness exploit, attack boost, and something like peak performance, something sustainable, and a good raw dragon or fire weapon. That's what's going to be most effective against him. He's very weak to dragon. And if you already farmed ALATREON, chances are you will be able to use his weapons to full effect here. But beyond that, the terrain, battlements, the amount of utility, I will say this, the amount of utility, just pure favor for the hunter as far as the terrain goes is unreal. You have cannons you can use if you enter the arena with Ghillie Mantle or heavier artillery, and you can get a free knockdown. Or you can flint shot him twice and get him instantly enraged then, and take advantage of the Agitator skill. There are so many strategies to kill FATALIS and take him down, but ALATREON is just so fighting tuned. You just need to hit that elemental DPS threshold. You need to do it or else you're all gonna die. You and whoever else you're fighting with. So I'd say FATALIS gets the point here, as you only need a half-decent Saphi weapon, essentially, and fully upgraded gear for ALATREON. But FATALIS, you need to basically have a min-max character with fully upgraded meta skills due to decorations being required to do any real damage to him or survive his attacks. Stun resistance, fire resistance, health boost, anything you need. So I'm going to give the point to FATALIS here. I think he's much harder to prepare for. As for the fight, ALATREON is fast. Fucking fast. I can't tell you how many times I've died or lost so much elemental DPS fighting him because of how fucking fast he is and how much he can attack you. All of his fire attacks do insane damage and are so fast, so quick, only giving a second or two to react. If he hits you, there's a very good chance that he's going to combo you out of this world and you're not going to be able to heal, or you're just going to be stuck trying to out-heal him. And he's just going to be right on top of you. So if you're in a 4-man team, he's very good at picking one person and just wanting that one person to die. And the frustrating part is that he summons lightning, so if he does that, which he will do constantly, at least for me when I fight him, you have to worry about positioning more than actually doing damage, because then he'll just chain you and combo you out of this world. So Eschaton Judgment is the real crux of the battle. You need to hit that DPS threshold, and if you can't do that, you're all going to die to Eschaton Judgment. It's where the arena kind of freezes for about 5 seconds, and he charges up that big attack, and it just drains your health. But if you do enough, you can heal through it. I recommend using Health Booster and Astera Jerky. That's the main way people usually out-heal that. But if you're solo, or you're in a 2-man team, the elemental threshold is significantly lower and easier to achieve. Fatalis' fight is difficult because he is fucking spammy. He loves fireballs. 80% of the time, he is attacking with just his head, either biting you or breathing fire. His AI is extremely smart, and he has a move to counter literally anything you do. It doesn't matter what you do, he's gonna hit you. Whether it's a fireball to his crotch if you're standing right underneath him safely I say, or you try to flinch shot him, it's gonna hit you, like I said. His tail is extremely threatening too. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've literally gone to attack his leg or something, or weaken a leg so maybe a lance or someone can attack it and do okay damage. And then he'll whip you with his super long whippy tail, get you to the other side of the arena, and snipe you. And you're dead. That's happened to me probably 36 times. The fight revolves around doing enough damage and trying to break his horns as fast as you can. If you do that, you can get the rare material, his Fatalis Evil Eye, and you can get a guaranteed drop from the break, and significantly weaken his third phase. So when he enters third phase, if you live long enough and you get there, his firepower will be significantly weakened, and it'll be like first phase basically, with a couple added attacks, but that's about it for Fatalis' fight. But while ALATREON is fast and hard target to dodge, Fatalis is able to simultaneously and able to attack everyone with extremely high damaging moves that can one-shot in many cases without even moving. Like, he can whip his neck around and just snipe anybody, or get his tail and just get everyone like that. But if you make 2 mistakes in a row, you're guaranteed to cart. And that's why Fatalis, in my opinion, is much more difficult than ALATREON, because he's fast, yeah, but Fatalis doesn't even have to move to hit you. I agree that Fatalis is fair. Every time I die to him, I know it's my fault. It's not the game being funny, it's not being cute, it was my mistake. And a genuine error that caused my cart in the end. But I'm gonna give the fight, I'm gonna give a point to Fatalis as well, because that's my honest opinion. That's my thought on the matter. I believe Fatalis is more difficult challenge to overcome, both in his fight mechanics revolving around going to certain parts of the arena, and the preparation to even attempt to kill the god of all monsters. So do you agree with me, or do you think ALATREON is more difficult? Let me know in the comments, and make sure to subscribe for more as I work extremely hard on these Monster Hunter videos in particular. So let me know what video I should do next, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!